Because y'all been good girls and boys and children of all ages. There you go. We'll even bring this up. Wham blam, wham blam, wham blam. Okay, so... Okay, I'll keep that involved because I'll be damned if I'm not gonna... Crosshair on, interactivity, I am not putting any of that off, video, current daily anything off because I'm not a sadist for my computer to blow up. Resolution quality, we'll keep that all like that. For now, if there's any issues, then I'll turn that off. Wait, what? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, it's showing me PC controls here. That was confusing the hell out of me. I was like, what? My brain, for whatever reason, thought I had to use the right trigger to aim and then the left to fire. That would have threw me off entirely. Frosty, welcome. Welcome, Mr. Charles Reed. As you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakman, Mass. It turns out your assumptions were correct. Such cases were indeed more frequent here. Men and women across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe... I'm sorry, I saw some font down below there. Confused the shit out of me. It was just little things there. Yet unknown, as luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon something of a source of your ailment. The person who might be able to help you with it. Prepare yourself and come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes van der Berg. Alright. Sorry, the font there confused the hell out of me. Once in the Navy. I'm assuming he went out to sea with his... one of the many gods. Let me hide my face for a second. Alright, so I'm gonna make sure... Hey, it's Bill! Bill. Holding camera.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Letter from John is okay. And the thing about this game is bullets are the most important thing in the universe in this one. I'm also checking the game here a little bit to make sure the settings are as... It makes the game look as good as possible. The hell? What is going on with this game? Oh, take the picture, gotcha. They change this around quite a bit. Did I take a pic? Do I have a camera? Okay, we got some springs.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Now get out.
Damn, bro. How the hell do I get on? How do I get out? Don't tell me to. Oh, okay, that's how you do it.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Gravity
Nice
Falls.
to meet you.
Johannes
Ironically, I haven't
Vanderberg,
seen Gravity Falls.
at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city
Oh, gotcha,
of
gotcha.
Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Your Highness.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Where's Robert?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
I need somewhere to stay.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
What do you do here?
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
How do I get to the Devil's Reef?
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Well, that's it for now, I think.
Thanks for helping me get on my
Thanks for helping me
bearings.
get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
This definitely looks a lot better than I remember. What the? That is one big octopus. What the f... You good? You good? Alright, you don't mess with me, I don't mess with you. I don't even know what the hell you are.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Albert's will. I hope someone finds us. My name is Albert Throgmorton, and this is my will. I want to warn you, don't go in the depths below Oakmont. There is an unreadable... I think we should never have done that. Everything should have been retained in that cave. Professor Unreadable, I fear that it's come to me. It's singing in my brain, dancing in on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. Unreadable. The circle goes on and 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 on. I do and Bork. Welcome on into the stream. Welcome on into the stream. Web-a-dam bam, the web-a-bam bam. Welcome on into the stream. Now it's stuck in bed now. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father Unreadable. He is here. Well, looks like my contact's dead. Okay, why the hell? Whoa. Whoa. That was trippy. Oh, is it only because I was here? Can I have a shout out for Bork, please?
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
It is so wet here. Oh shit, that's how I did it. I gotta go back to that boat. Don't mind me.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Okay, here we go. All evidence has been collected. Now I'm getting the fuck off the boat. That was one of my the funner things in this game was the pictures, like just being able to kind of sit there and take pictures of like creepy shit. Yeah, this one does have an absolutely cool atmosphere. Like when it originally came out, like one of my major gripes with the whole entire game was the ammo system. Like I'm assuming they still kept it in here. That doesn't escape it, but it just drove me insane because you would use up all your bullets, but then you were screwed trying to pick up any more bullets, and then you have to farm in a screwed up way, and it was more maddening than the lore. Like the lore itself is fine. I love the lore, but Kind of makes me want to watch this again. Like, it kind of makes me want to watch this one again. If you've never seen The Lighthouse before, you're in for a treat. If you've never watched it before, I'm not saying a damn thing because that ruins its surprise. Oh, here it is.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
What happened to your son?
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
What do you know about the visions?
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouther-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Who are the Innsmouthers?
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the Shells, they are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
I'm not going to bring up his features. I can try to find Albert.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Farah, you have a point, newcomer.
Tell me about the case.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. These fishermen supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the fisherman's house?
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. Was standing right in front of it.
Off you going, asshole.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton,
May I please have a shout out
it's time
for
me to get
Bork?
started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Okay, so the fisherman's house. Right up here. And the cops were blocking it, I believe.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Hey man, if I want to stick my hands down my pants and jerk off for a couple hours, there's nothing you can do about it.
I've said everything I know.
Damn, cops always tell me what to do with my life. Okay, so I think how I got in here was... Okay, no, it wasn't here. No, okay, they fixed that. I thought there's a way I actually got through there in a cheesy way, but it was, now it looks like they fixed that part. Which I hope they did. That was actually kind of a broken thing. I was able to climb over the roofs and kind of just get through the entire game, roughly, by doing this. But then when I did that, I got into a spot where I couldn't really fight too many of the enemies. They were too damn strong. Okay. Alright, let me get you a shout out real quick, Bork. There you go. What the... Man, they love fish around here. How you doing, sweetie? Welcome on in.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this. Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you?
No worries. No worries.
I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Who are you?
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was add or starve.
Tell me what happened.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much.
Yeah.
Me, Paul, and Lewis.
Welcome on back with those noms.
We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and, okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds
Well,
familiar.
this one right here. Okay, so they're in this prompt. So, as a disclaimer to everyone in this game in general, I'm gonna kind of spoil certain things and kind of like foreshadow at the same time, kind of tell you what's gonna happen here. So, just in case this stuff makes you a little bit uncomfortable, so I'll give you a heads up ahead of time, because they wanted to try to be as accurate to the times that this game is around as possible. There is suggestive elements in this one, as well as a bit of bigotry, as well as imagery of racist elements, such as Ku Klux Klan outfits and shit like that. And there's like some building that got destroyed basically, and there's like all that shit in there. And but other than that, you'll see a lot of racism mixed in this game here and there. It's mostly to try to balance out the time frame this game is supposed to be based off of. So again, this channel does not support nor does it condone any of the negative elements in this game, as a disclaimer. But otherwise, it is featured in this game too. So if that does happen to offend you, I do apologize, and I'm sorry for that. But yeah, that's basically it. But this one right here, sweetie, is one with the Ku Klux Klan outfit. The one you were I was playing this before, and you're like, "What the hell?" And
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsider, show some respect. K is our Lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know.
yeah, and you get to kill him.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Right. Exactly. What happened to Paul?
You know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. K, have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or K, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Or at least rest your head or something, man. Oops. There's a cult mark.
Choo choo. Ahem. Choo choo. Ahem.
Choo choo.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here. I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
It looks like there was a ruckus that unfolded. You can get access to here through this. The hell? Oh. There's a lot of occult shit here. So whose room is this?
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Okay, whose room is this? Because they have a lot of occult items in here.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.